Happy Monday, everybody. It is time for 10-Minute Monday. I'm so excited to be here with you guys this Monday morning. We are here to work towards our goal. Our main goal that we're working on right now is to get our mortgage paid off. This is a huge goal, and we believe that every dollar counts, no matter how much the payment is. And so we're going to go ahead and take 10 minutes today, unedited, uninterrupted time of putting money towards our goals. So let's go ahead and get started. And we got to hit start. There we go. We are starting off with number 10, which is actually not towards our main goal, because while I believe in working towards our goal, I also believe that you need to have some fun in life while you are working towards your goals. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and put some money into our travel. And this is from my friend Danny over at Craft Co Budgets. So let's see what we're doing today. We are scratching off our boarding pass right here. And this is for Berlin for $3, $1, $2, $3. And then let's see, where is Berlin? You guys, that's Berlin, but that's the wrong one. We are looking for gray. There it is right there. $2 for that one. Oh, I do not have any of my markers out. My goodness, Marlene. Like, this is the first time you filmed or something. Let's grab these markers out. There we go. So let's go ahead and do another $2 for this one, headed for travel. So that is a total of $5. So we're going to go ahead and switch that out. Grab a 5. Grab all of our boarding passes here. Put them back in here and get started. We are starting off in a hot mess way, but hey, that's okay. $5 going there. Let's go ahead and keep rolling. We are at 1 and tails all the way to the front. Let me scoot you guys up here to make sure you guys can see. And this one right here looks like it's going to get a lot of money. That's a lot of scratch offs, you guys, and not huge numbers, but pretty good size numbers. So $7 for that. I do want to tell you guys, I went to a University of Wyoming football game this weekend. It is the first time that I have been to a UW game in over 10 years. I just can't believe it myself that it has been that long. And it was so much fun. Now, the sad thing is, when I first bought the tickets, I had a friend of a friend invite me. And it was in celebration and in memory of her father, because her father was a huge UW fan. And so they were doing all of that. We're not doing 10, you guys. Let's do 9. But they are just getting together in memory of her father. And I just thought that was so awesome. So we joined them. So Tells is $10. We joined them. Had a lot of fun. When I first decided I wanted to go to this game, it was because it was Mr. Snowgardener's birthday. Now, Mr. Snowgardener did not get to go, you guys. How sad is that? Because he was working. So instead, I had invited my son, Peyton. And then Peyton had a girlfriend that he wanted to invite. And so he's like, can you get another ticket? And I'm like, sure, I'll get another ticket. But then I was like, well, what if Bridger can come last minute? So I bought 2 more tickets. And then my hubby said, there is no way I can make it. But I'd said, okay. And I was like, all right, let me invite my daughter, Julia. So I invited my daughter, Julia. She's like, would love to go, but her long-term boyfriend, Dylan, wanted to go. So I went to buy 1 more ticket. And it was one of those tickets that was like in the middle of all the seats. And it wouldn't just let me buy 1. I had to buy 2 more. So after all of that, I still had an extra ticket. And instead of just buying 2 tickets, I had now bought 6 tickets. So it was kind of funny, but we had a lot of fun. And we started out at a local restaurant drinking bottomless mimosas and took a couple shots. So needless to say, I don't know how much of the game I actually watched, but I had a lot of fun. I visited with my children and just enjoyed the atmosphere of being at a football game. There is just something about being at a sporting event with other people that it's just a lot of fun. And it reminded me, all right, let's take a step back. Let's slow down. Let's enjoy life. We're not going to do that one because we've already done 10. And just enjoy life. So often we get so sucked into our own work, life, children, problems, that type of stuff. And sometimes it's really hard to take the time away from what you feel like you should be doing and just having fun. So a lot of fun to be had. And then Mr. Snowgardener came home for like 12 hours on later that night. And so we got to see him just for, like I said, about 12 hours, but it was still great to see him. Thank you all for wishing him a happy birthday. I had so much fun creating that short. If you aren't watching my shorts, you should go check that one out at least, because I think it's hilarious. I called it Birthday Embarrassment. This is a picture from several years ago, and my mother-in-law used to do professional photography, and she's the one that took that picture, and it is just one of the funniest things ever. Number 9, we've already done. We've already rolled 9 and 10. If you're brand new here, I only do 9 and 10 once during these videos because it is not going towards my goal of mortgage payoff, and that is the most important thing for me during 10-minute Mondays. Right here I rolled a 5 and a 2, so if you come over here, 2 plus 4 equals $6. And of course we are still working on getting our book filled up for the month, so we've got 4 and tails, and let's go ahead and scratch this one right here. Another $5. And so I'm hopeful to be able to go to another game this year. Now, I will say that this game was fabulous. The weather was fabulous. It wasn't too cold. If you are not familiar, like maybe you don't know the weather in Wyoming, it can be quite cold in Wyoming. And so, you know, going to a game in, you know, November, something like that, it can be a lot of fun, but you better bundle up. You better have some hot cocoa. Better have some blankets, all of that good stuff. So it was nice not having to worry about staying warm this game. 2 and heads again, another $2. I will say, I busted our fun budget this month by buying all of the UW tickets. Like I said, I ended up buying 6 of them. That was not budgeted. I also purchased drinks for everybody. I bought lunch, I bought dinner, I bought gas. So the budget has been blown. I'm going to be honest with you guys 100%. But there is money. It's just not in the fun budget. So I'll just have to move some money over. So we've got 4 for $3, 2 for $4, so $7. 5, 6, and 7. And we have used all of our 5s already. And I see some 5s right here, so let's go ahead and grab them. 5, 10, 15, and 20. I just don't want to have to stop and do a bill exchange. Now, for bill exchange, not going to do a bill exchange today. I have been doing shorts for bill exchanges. What am I doing, you guys? There we go, 1 and tails. I have been doing little shorts for bill exchanges. Let me know if you guys like those, because then it's, you know, 30 seconds to a minute, right, to exchange some cash out. I don't talk to you guys, but you get to listen to, hopefully, a song that you like. You get to see a little bit of bill exchanging, and then that way we can stick to our 10-minute Mondays and use all of our 10 minutes to go towards our goals, right? Okay, here we go. 4 and 1. We have rolled this one quite a bit today. So 4 and 1. 4 is 3, 5, so $8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. I feel like these numbers are higher this month than they have been in the past months. We've got 7 and tails. So this week, I don't have any plans like going to a football game or anything, but I am headed to my parents' house again for the repo of the motorhome. If you are not familiar with what I'm talking about there, I do have a series on my channel that is usually just shorts on Monday about the probate process and what a challenge it is, and trying to encourage people to get all their ducks in a row before it's too late. I had no idea what this process would be like, and it hasn't been pleasant, you guys. Losing somebody is hard enough as it is, and let alone any sort of financial issues or court issues. I mean, those are never fun. It doesn't matter whether you have money, you don't have money. The time and the effort that it takes to do something like that is just ridiculous. So that's where I'll be going this week, and I'm hopeful they'll show up. I believe they will, but, you know, only time will tell. Hopefully we can get that motorhome out of there and just be done with it. So $2, and I will film. So next Monday, I'll let you know if it did get repoed or not. All right, you guys, we are coming to an end here. 5 and tails, a roll and save, and we've got $6 more. Wow, you guys, we stuffed a ton of money today in 10 minutes. It always amazes me. 5 and heads. I've been rolling 2 dice on this one, so that is 5 for that one. And we're going to go ahead and color it in. That's our last 5 too, you guys. So let's color this in, and then let's roll one more time. There we go. I like being able to color like that and not taking up a ton of time. 4 and heads, another scratch off. This one though, look at that, $10 for that scratch. $4 there. All right, you guys, we're going to call that good. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. And until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.